Let's face it, the government is keeping secrets about everything. From their secret hot sauce recipe to the location of the Ark of the Covenant. They love to keep us in the dark. But what if the government is hiding something even bigger? What if there really are little green men walking among us? And the government is keeping it a secret. That's what we're gonna show you in today's video. Stay tuned till the end for these 5 shocking trail cam footages that are banned by the government. Number 5. The video is low resolution, but it's enough to send shivers down your spine. In the footage, you can see a being that looks like a hunched over woman crawling in circles and scratching the ground with her creepy long fingers. She's also an unusual shade of brown, but that could be just the lighting, or maybe she's having a bad hair day, who knows. What's even weirder is that she's got something sticking out of her head and she's crying too. I mean, it's like watching a train wreck. You want to look away, but you just can't. You're captivated by the sheer absurdity of it all. But the real mystery is, what the heck is this creature? Is it an alien? A cryptid? A hiker who lost her way and got really lost? The possibilities are endless. Honestly, it's like an episode of the X-Files come to life. In all seriousness though, let's hope this creature isn't dangerous and just wants to be left alone. We wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, especially if it's a being we haven't even discovered yet. The whole thing is a little unsettling to say the least. What do you think this creature could be? A lost hiker or something more otherworldly? Let us know in the comments. Number 4. Can you believe it, folks? In 2007, a security camera on a busy freeway in the UK caught something pretty damn strange. No, not some careless driver cutting across lanes or a rogue pothole waiting to ruin your day. We're talking about a weird-looking entity crossing the road. At first, people thought it might be a deer. But let's be real, this thing looked nothing like your average run-of-the-mill 4-legged animal. It had 4 very long legs and looked narrow on the top. In other words, it looked like something straight out of a sci-fi flick. Now, I don't know about you, but the idea of coming across this creature in the middle of the night while driving gives me the heebie-jeebies. Who knows what kind of shenanigans that this thing could get up to? Is it friendly? Does it just want to borrow a cup of sugar? Or is it some sort of road-crossing menace? One thing's for sure, we're going to need some heavy-duty wildlife experts to get to the bottom of this mystery. In the meantime, keep your eyes peeled and your wits about you. You never know what kind of strange and otherworldly beings might be lurking out there on the open road. Number 3. Oh boy, let me tell you, this video of Daniel and his Sasquatch encounter is the talk of the town. People are going wild over it. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's not every day that you see a giant, hairy creature running through flames. And let's talk about Daniel for a moment. This guy is a character. Not only is he doing a controlled burn on his farm, but he's recording it with his phone and waving it around like he's filming the next blockbuster movie. I'm surprised he didn't ask for an Oscar nomination. But as we all know, the real star of the video is the Sasquatch. Now, some people are just saying that it's just a person running through the flames. But come on, let's be real. If you're running through a burning field, you're either insane or you're a Sasquatch. And here's the thing, Daniel had no idea that the Sasquatch was even there. He was too busy talking about his controlled burn and waving his phone around like a maniac. It makes you wonder what else he's missed on his farm. Maybe there's a whole family of Sasquatches living there, and he just hasn't noticed them yet. But in all seriousness, Daniel's friend might be onto something. What if there really is a Sasquatch hanging around the farm? Maybe it's been there for years, watching Daniel and his antics from afar. Maybe it's a fan of his controlled burns. Who knows? All I know is, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for the next update from Daniel. Who knows what other surprises he'll uncover on that farm of it. Number 2. You know what's weirder than the idea of a UFO? The fact that there are people out there who are still skeptical about their existence. I mean, come on, we've all seen Men in Black, right? They can't make that stuff up. But with so many videos and pictures of supposed UFO sightings floating around on the internet, it's tough to tell which ones are legit and which ones are just a bunch of malarkey.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
That's why we have to give props to Carrie, the homesteader from Wisconsin who captured what is perhaps one of the most credible UFO videos out there. You see, Carrie and his family were just minding their own business, living the homesteading life, when he inadvertently recorded what appears to be a UFO. And let me tell you, this isn't your average shaky, blurry, I think that's a bird kind of video. No, this one is clear as day and shows a circular object with a spotlight shining out of it. Like, what the heck is that thing? Now, some folks out there might say that the video is fake, but Carrie insists that he didn't add any special effects or edits to it. And honestly, it looks pretty darn legit to us. I mean, it's not like he's some conspiracy theorist with a tinfoil hat on, right? He's just a regular guy who happened to catch something strange on camera. So what do you think? Do you believe in UFOs, or are you still one of those skeptics? Either way, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Who knows, maybe we'll get a visit from some friendly aliens one day. Number 1. We already know that there are plenty of creepy crawly creatures that live on this planet. So why couldn't some extraterrestrial beasts be hiding out too? Maybe they're lurking in the dense jungles of the Amazons or lurking in the depths of the ocean. Perhaps they're even disguising themselves as domesticated animals. Like that weird cat that always gives you the side eye. Think about it. Some of the aliens we've seen in movies are pretty gnarly looking. Who's to say that's not an accurate depiction of what's out there? Maybe some aliens look like giant slobbering werewolves or massive snarling dragons. Heck, maybe there's a whole species of aliens that look like grumpy, ill-tempered house cats. The truth is, we don't really know what's out there. We've barely scratched the surface of what's beyond our own planet. For all we know, there could be a whole planet of werewolf aliens howling at the moon and playing fetch with their intergalactic owners. Of course, this is all just speculation, but who knows? Maybe one day we'll stumble upon some beastly creature that's definitely not from this world. And when that day comes, I, for one, welcome our new alien overlords. But for now, I have something exciting for you. Have you heard about this creepy creature that was caught on rural Alabama? The story is seriously spooky. Get ready to pull on your brave face, cause this one's gonna be spooky. You may wanna grab a flashlight or a friend to hold your hand, because we're talking about a creepy creature that was caught on camera in rural Alabama. So there was this family in Claiborne County who were having a rough time. Their goats were disappearing one by one, and they couldn't figure out what's going on. So what did they do? They installed trail cameras to catch the culprit in the act. Well, they caught something alright, but it wasn't what they were expecting. This creature walked past the camera, and let me tell you, it was not a pretty sight. It had these furry legs and feet that looked like they belonged in a horror movie. One foot looked like it belonged to a person, while the other one looked like it was ripped straight from a werewolf movie. It was like a twisted combination of different animals, and it was not something you'd want to run into on a dark night. Naturally, people on Facebook had some theories. Some thought it was a Sasquatch, while others believed it was just a bear with some serious foot issues. And then some thought it was a completely new, undiscovered species of creature that was roaming around in the woods. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this a hoax? Well, it's hard to say. But if it is, someone put a lot of effort into making that thing look creepy as heck. And if it's not a hoax, then that family better start sleeping with one eye open, because I don't think that creature is going to stop with just a few goats. So what do you think? Is this thing real, or is this some really elaborate prank? Let us know in the comments. And remember, don't go wandering around the woods alone, especially not in Alabama. Well, that's it, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you chills. If you have any similar stories or experiences, be sure to share them with us in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Until then, peace.